Good morning and welcome back. Today is just a little bit different than the regular sewing video. We did a video yesterday, the regular Saturday morning quilting corner video, and Robin, Hewitt, and Hazel have responded to it asking, Robin responded asking if we knew of anywhere that people could donate quilts, and Hazel said she had the same question, and well, I am embarrassed to say that I didn't even think of that. I should have been thinking of that from day one. I have been worried about these people and thinking about these people and figuring out, ways that we can do things, but quilts never crossed my mind. And that is crazy for me. But I am so appreciative that Robin asked that question and that Hazel responded, and we are responding as well. My best friend lives in Charlotte, North Carolina, and she's about 2 hours away from one of the devastation spots. And her family are going up there and helping in the aftermath, the cleanup, the whatever they can do there. And I racked my brain yesterday trying to figure out, after I got those questions on YouTube from yesterday's video, I racked my brain with how can we help? I know the quilts, but where do we send the quilts? How do we do this? I've not done this before. I've donated quilts, but it's been locally. I've never done anything like this or any magnitude like this. And well, I loved their idea of the helping with the quilts, so that's what we're going to do. And I've checked around and I've tried to figure out where can we help, where can we send them, that kind of thing. And all morning, I didn't really know where to send them. And then it came to me. Gina, my friend that lives in Charlotte, is working in the cleanup. So I contacted her and asked her about it. And she, one of the nicest people you will ever meet, will give you the shirt off of her back. Sweet, sweet person, always thinking of others. She took 2 weeks off of work to go help with the cleanup. And they went up there yesterday. They're 2 hours away. They're having to drive up and drive back because there's nowhere to stay there, and other people need the resources and that kind of thing. She said people are helping with making food and feeding hundreds at a time. And there's all kinds of different ways you can help. So don't feel like this way is the only way you can help. You can send things, you can send money, you can be hands and feet like Gina and her family. There's lots of different ways to help, and lots, unfortunately, of different places to help. But a couple of the places where she's been is Hendersonville, North Carolina, and Black Mountain, North Carolina. So because I know that her hands and feet are going to be there, and we do know the devastation of that area, I'm not saying that's the only area. I know there's lots of areas. But what we are going to do is we are going to be a location to collect things. It doesn't have to be quilts. If you don't quilt, there's still other things you can send. If you crochet, you can send hats and gloves or quilts or anything that you think they need. Now, other people are sending paper products and foods and that kind of thing. What we are going to be collecting are things to help them keep warm, things that they're going to need that other people may not have thought about, like the quilts and the gloves and the hats, or I'm sure there's other things I'm not even thinking about. But if you want to help, please send your items to the quilt shop here that we have here in town. It's So Charming Quilt Shop. Our address is 601 7th Street South, Clanton, Alabama, 35045. And I'll put that address also in the description below, so that if you didn't get it from me just saying it, then you can just go there and get that address. But if you want to send anything, a quilt, a hat, hats, gloves, whatever, even other things you think of that I'm not thinking of, if you want to send them, please send them to our quilt shop, So Charming Quilt Shop, 601 7th Street North, Clanton, Alabama, 35045, and we will send them up to Gina. Now, what Gina is doing is, like I said, she's the hands and feet down there. She's helping. Her family's helping. There's a lot of other people that are helping. She said a friend of hers at their church that's up there helping has a helicopter, and he's bringing the helicopter in and rescuing people and taking them out. And there's lots of different ways that people are helping, and it's amazing me. I'm not surprised by it because people do this all the time when things like this happen. They all come together, and I'm loving that. Loving to see everybody helping. But if you want to help, send the items to us. We'll box them up into however many big boxes we need to box them into, and then we'll send them to Gina. Gina will then take them up to the spots that they're helping at and give them out to the people that are in need there. She has also sent me some pictures of what she saw yesterday in the area where she's working, which is Black Mountain and Hendersonville, North Carolina. And I'll put them at the end of this video so you can get an idea of some of the things that they're seeing in that area. We've got lots of pictures from those areas. So anyway, that is what we are doing. We are trying our best to help with what we can. And I know some of you other guys want to help as well. So send your items. We appreciate it. I know they will appreciate it, as we are here in the comfort of our home and the day is just a normal day. These people have no normalcy anymore. They've lost houses. They've lost everything they owned. Some of them have lost parts of what they owned. I mean, devastation is real there, and we have an excess here that we can help with, we can send. So that is what we are trying to help with. If you want to help, send your items. If you have questions, write them below, and we will try to answer anything we can. So until next time, that is what we're doing. We're collecting our items and we're sending them to North Carolina. I know there are areas in other places like Georgia as well. We may be sending stuff over there too. Not really sure where all of it will go, but I know the first set of things will go to Hendersonville and Black Mountain, North Carolina. And thanks for all you are doing and asking for the helping. We appreciate that. And when you are sending stuff and helping, we appreciate that. Anyway, that is all I've got for you today. You guys have a great Sunday and have a blessed Sunday. And, well, happy quilting.